What's up, everybody? This video you're watching, it's part one of this gym build, calling it Muscle Mountain. Ascend Threshold Fitness, we're doing it, we're making things happen. Let's take a quick look at the gym, and then you can see how it's been built thus far. All right, so here we are. It's an indoor-outdoor fusion gym. Now, believe it or not, this has taken about 6 weeks to build, okay? The land was cleared of trees. The pad was mostly already here. It was graded just to perfection so we could get everything right. We've got the whole thing fenced in so the animals don't get in. The fox, the bobcat, mountain lion, bear, and deer, okay? The dog is welcome in, though, and so are humans. So what we've got here, we've got 30 by 12 feet of covered gazebo space. We've got a power rack in the middle here. Most of the equipment right now is in the shipping container. So let's go take a quick look in the shipping container, see where we're at. Okay, so in here, this will be heated and cooled with a mini split. And then I'm putting up some curtains out here underneath the gazebos to help with wind and rain, and maybe the mini split in here will help condition the air underneath the gazebo. So what do we have in here? We got a locker, we've got a rower, an assault bike, we've got a mil-spec Rogue pull-up station in the back to do multiple things from. What else? We got the box, we got some benches, we've got tons of heavy weight here to move, bands, pretty much everything in there. We got battle ropes, we got slam balls, kettlebells, maces. Really, if you love fitness and you love different types of equipment, I got it. All right. So, oh well, better watch my step. So over here, I got old school Health Rider. Okay, very low impact, easy to use. It's good for warm ups. It's good for kids. It's good. It's really good for everybody. Okay. Then what do we got? Okay, we've got our ice bath. It's all set up and ready to go. We've got an off-grid bathroom. Let's check it out. Okay, still got lots of work to go. Here it is, Muscle Mountain. I got to rehang that sign, get it just right, okay? So in here, boom, okay, we've got a little off-grid bathroom. We got a sink, gonna put up a mirror, got a urinal, and that's right, we've got a little composting toilet. The incoming plumbing is already done. The outgoing has to be perfected, okay? There's some cool things that we'll do there, and I'll take some video of that. What else? Let's go back out, okay? I use the shipping container as a basically a stable place to build off of for this gym. So it's one wall for the bathroom. All right, let's go to the other side, which is not finished. Work in progress. Okay, we got an outdoor shower. I'm going to do white concrete with some river rock pressed in. And then back here in this corner is going to be a custom-built sauna, custom-built by myself, because that's what's going on here. I have done all this work myself, okay? I've had help with, getting some of this stuff stained by my kids. But as you'll see in the video, I got these gazebos built and up myself from Backyard Discovery. Really the worst part about all of this was spreading that DG and putting up those gazebos. Actually wasn't that bad. It just took some time because, my time slots to do work were like a couple hours here and there. I had a couple of full days to do work, but really that was it. Spreading the rock wasn't too bad because Robinson Sand and Gravel, those drivers did an excellent job dropping off the rock, and they spread most of it as they dumped it, which, fantastic. I have done a lot of business with Robinson, and they've always been great, okay? So this is it thus far. Like I said, got to finish the shower, the sauna. I got some finishing touches to do here. We got lighting going in, and the mini split's got to go in. What else can I say? Enjoy the video, and stay tuned for upcoming videos of the absolute finished product and people working out, okay? So, enjoy the video. Stay tuned. All right, so it's spring here in Meadow Vista 2023. Let me tell you, it's been more like winter. And the property's a war zone. It started to hail. There's a crow up there crowing. Crazy. Anyway, property's a war zone. This is the beginning of the new gym on the property. People are going to pull in here, right up front here. There's going to be room to park. Maybe 6 cars. There's that hail. I'm telling you, it is April 3rd. No, April 2nd. Who's counting? But this is the beginning. Guess what, everybody? We're building a gym. It's going to be an outdoor gym. Here's the pad. We've been having trees falling, land graded. We're putting in a shipping container today. Some gazebos. This is going to be an outdoor health and fitness area. Sauna, cold plunge, ice baths. You know what I mean? So, we've got the land graded. Got the shipping container showing up today. We had a tree come down. So what I'm doing today, while I'm waiting for the shipping container to show up, a 20-foot high cube that we're going to do for an indoor air-conditioned space and storage for equipment. Then we're going to have gazebos out here. We've got a nice view of the Sierras here, and we're going to be doing it right here, health and fitness. So this is where the shipping container's going. Boom. Just waiting for the driver. Hopefully he can make it up the driveway. I'm gonna move some logs first. Here we go. All right, so what's up? The gym's not here yet, but I can still get a workout. I had these logs cut into 6-foot sections, maybe 7 foot. Some of them are pretty ragtag and covered with sap, but some of them are really good, like this beauty I'm straddling right here. I'm gonna use this huge piece of metal that's a great lever, and I'm gonna get this log rolled down to another spot to create a parking border up here on this pad. So I gotta move it by hand though, because I'm a man without heavy equipment. Just what God gave me. My brain and some muscles. Let's get it moved. It's going down that way. Clear this hunk of sap. I'll find myself a big rock. These should use fine. So, these rocks should work just fine. I'm gonna create a pivot point here underneath the log. So as I drive it from one side, it'll turn the log for me nice and easy. Sometimes. There we go. Seeing lucky me, logs are round. So once I get it turned around, I'm gonna roll it down the pad. Just like so. Now, get those glutes, those big movers involved. Just gotta watch out for and move the big rocks I've already placed. Leg drive, let's go. Here we come, gotta park this baby. Easy. the world's your gym? Threading that needle. Look at that. It's a grown man's Christmas right here.
That's perfect.
Got a lot of work to do. Gazebos still have to show up. We got to spread out a bunch of decomposed granite. All right, it's been a busy day. We've got a bunch of rock spread out. We got the logs placed to create that that safe border along the hill for the parking area. We got the shipping container in, 20-foot high cube. Just cleaned the floors. This thing is pretty much brand new. One trip on the ocean. Super pumped that high cube's going to give us plenty of ceiling space up above. This will be the indoor portion of the gym. It'll have AC, safe storage for equipment. Assault bike and rower will probably stay in there long term while we're training. That AC will be pumping. Right out here where I'm standing now will be these nice 12 by 30 foot gazebo space, covered, ready to train. We're going to do decomposed granite all along the ground. We're going to put in a sauna on this side and an outdoor shower and a bathroom on the other side of that container. A lot of work to do. Looking like 4 to 6 more weeks. So let's call it the end of September. This will be set and ready to go. So plenty of new content will be coming to you on the internet. And if you're in Meadow Vista, Auburn area, you're going to have a cool little place to train with a great view and a great coach. Plenty of equipment and plenty of programming. All right, I'm pooped. Hiding in the shade, taking a quick break, getting my carbs in so I can get back to work. Let me show you some progress. So where I'm standing right now is going to be an off-grid bathroom, and then in front of that we got an ice bath going in. But let me get way out here. All right, so this is going to be Muscle Mountain. This indoor-outdoor gym I'm building on the property, excuse me, is a work in progress, but it's progress nevertheless. As you can see, I got more DG to spread. The parking area is done. I got these big logs to roll around a little bit more still to create a good parking area. I'm building a fence along this side here. That's going to be a high fence, more parking down that way. This fence is going to come right along here. Lower fence along the hillside. I'm going to be planting some thornless blackberries or some passion fruit or something to creep along the fence. Same thing on this side. We're going to be creeping some edible vines. All right. We're going to have, okay, now use your imagination, okay? Muscle Mountain in progress. Down this side here, where is it? That's going to be a sauna and an outdoor shower. Plenty of walking room there, maybe some sled drags on this side, maybe even on the other side. And then right down the center, coming out of that high cube, is going to be 30 feet of gazebos. Those gazebos are going to be like 11 foot tall in the middle. Plenty of space for lifting and doing overhead work. That high cube is going to have central heat and air, so it'll be blasting heat or cold air, depending on the season, out onto those of us who are training. We'll have plenty of room to do that in. So this is going to be the spot. All right, I'm very excited. I got a lot of work to do. This is the progress. Stay tuned to see more. I can't wait till it's done. Just can't wait to start lifting weights again instead of shoveling DG and digging post holes and all that good stuff. Still get my workout in. I'm getting a tan, and stay tuned. I'm thinking 3 to 4 more weeks. So by October 1st, I want to have this gym up and running. So stay tuned to see the progress, and then after that, stay tuned to get training with me and all of us here on Muscle Mountain. What else can I say? I don't know. Stay tuned. It's been a couple of weeks. We've made a lot of progress. Right there. Got one more gazebo to build. Almost done building the other one in the next couple of days, whenever I'm not working. Right now I've got a raised frame out of 2x4s and a 4x4 so that I can assemble the posts and the outer trusses. I've got all the hardware laid out, ready to go. Unboxing and getting everything ready takes like 15 minutes or so, but do it, get it all done, organized, get your get your cardboard, your garbage out of the way. Okay, so I just got a few more posts to unbox. This is the Brindlewood 10x12 gazebo from Backyard Discovery. So this is what we're building. I've got 3 of them. I'm buttoning them all up next to each other, so it's a little bit over 30 feet long, 12 feet wide. I think it's like 31 feet. And good quality product so far. The assembly has been easy. Directions are well laid out. All the lumber is well stained and well constructed. I haven't been missing any parts or any hardware. So that's all groovy. So far I'm very happy with that. Directions were very well laid out. The schematics are clear, easy to read. All the hardware is well labeled, so there's that. The steel roof, also good quality. It's a 29 gauge steel roof. Yeah, what can I say? Everything came, and none of it was damaged. So there's that. So if you're looking for a gazebo, I got nothing bad to say about these. So I got the dog helping me. It's unboxed, ready to go. Start building. All right, here we go. We're putting together this truss that goes on the end of the posts. We've got this bracket here. Lighting good enough there? There we go. So we got this bracket. We got all the holes lined up. We sandwich these 2 boards around the 2 truss pieces. I put in these larger bolts for just lining everything up. They're like guide bolts. And then we start bolting these brackets on both sides. All right. Then it's going to attach to the outsides of those posts on both sides. Put some extra frame supports onto this board or onto this truss, and then we erect the side of the gazebo. The posts and the end truss will go up. I'll put some 2x4s just to stabilize and keep the piece standing. I'm a lone warrior out here because that's just who I am, and that's how I choose to do things. I'm working at my own pace here. So we'll get this upright here. It should take about 30 minutes to get it all together and put up. That's a weird angle. Anywho, finishing up, lining up all these bolts to this bracket where it connects the truss to the post. Again, just leaving everything loose. Yeah, I feel like that's lined up. Alright, almost done getting these attached to the posts. Then we can add some more support frames to the truss that are just easier to put on here on the ground before we lift it up. So this is where we're at right now with this. This side's hooked up. I'm gonna attach this side, then it's going up and it's gonna be like those. So now that I've got one side fully assembled, or at least the outer frame of one side fully assembled, the two posts, the truss, and then the two top rail pieces, they're all connected. The brackets are somewhat snug. I should say the hardware is somewhat snug around all those brackets. Now I'm going to get it up. Get it up. Here we go. At least part of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up this side, and then I'm going to pull my ladder into place and prop it up. Then I'll get a couple of horses underneath the posts on each side. Then I'll, just for extra support, and then we'll get it up all the way. Here we go. All right, there's that. So that's just getting it ready to go upright all the way. So that props it up. Not a lot of room here. Let's go around to the other side. So I'll move the framing underneath out of the way. I'll tie in some more boards along the truss, and then I'll attach some 2x4s to the inside of the post. All right, ready to go. Whew. Well, if I fuck it up, at least it's on camera. But I've built 2 of these so far, so pardon my language, but here we go. Cool, so basically that's how it's done by yourself. Not recommended in the directions, but rules are mostly guidelines anyway, right? So that's how that gets done. Then I'll assemble the other side here on the ground. There's some longer top rail boards that you attach there with some like a coreable, that may or may not be the correct term for the pieces, that help support the post and the top rail, and then do the same thing on this side. This side goes up, you know, put up the roof framing and then put the roofs on and make sure it's all level, tighten it up. Before you know it, we're doing curls under a gazebo. Good morning. So, building the third gazebo. It's early in the morning. Well, not early for me. The sun's up. We've got the third gazebo going up. Did this side yesterday. Now I've got that side assembled, the posts and truss. Then on this side, you attach this longer board. As you can see on the other side, right there, I'm going to attach the board to that side. And then this side goes up. I'll get it on video. Alright, always may be a little sketchy, but last gazebo, last side is up. Now to bolt it together before it comes tumbling down. I think we're good. What's up? It's evening time. I've got the roof framing going up, and then hopefully I'll get the steel panels up before the night is over, because tomorrow it's supposed to rain, snow in the high Sierras. I'm not in the high Sierras, I'm in the low Sierras. So, but at least I'll have the roof up and I'll have most of this stuff finished, third gazebo up, before another rain hits here in September. So yeah, assembling these roof framing, these, you know, my dog, he's out here killing lizards, little tiny baby lizards and grasshoppers. So, somewhat he's no help. But anywho, getting everything square, getting these frames built and assembled, and then sliding them up, screwing them in place, and then I get the roof panels in one piece at a time. This is not how the directions show it. They're like, oh, have 2 people, maybe even 3 people, make sure they're adults. But if you're strength training constantly and you're good at problem solving and working with your hands, it only takes 1 person, okay? And a dog to, you know, kill all insects and reptiles on the acre property. So, wish me luck. Gotta beat the rain.